Okay, great. Our Parsha this week, Parshat Vayetze. Very famous story in the beginning of the Parsha with the ladder of Jacob. God speak with him in his dream. Give him a lot of beautiful promises. And after the dream, we read about how Jacob woke up from the dream and he decided to swear something to God, to himself. He said, he's saying a vow. This is more correctly to say. He's saying, then Jacob took a vow, saying, if God will be with me, will guard me on this way that I am going, will give me bread to eat and clothes to wear, and I'll return in peace to my father's house, and Hashem will be a God to me. I'm going to read the Hebrew also, because we're going to use the Hebrew words also. He's saying, וידר יעקב נדר לאמור, this is the vow, אם יהיה אלוהים עמדי ושמרני בדרך הזה אשר אנוכי הולך, ונתן לי לחם לאכול ובגד ללבוש, the bread and the clothes, ושבתי בשלום על בית אבי, and then this is what I'm going to focus on, והיה השם לי לאלוהים. Again, and Hashem will be a God to me. And Chazal, Hashem Ishmuel, it's one of the Parshanim, Chazal saying that God took that prayer, that Jacob prayer, and he made her והפכה למפתח הגאולה. He made her the key of the redemption of Israel. And the question is, what's so special in that vow? Okay, it's okay. Kol hakavod, Jacob, way to go that you say that. But what's so special in those words? והיה השם לי לאלוהים, to take דווקא that, specifically that, to be the key to the redemption of Israel. And they prove that, the Shem Shmuel proved that. He's saying a lot of the consolation prophecies, this is how we say nevuot nechama, right? Okay, I checked it before. A lot of the consolation prophecies, consolation, thanks, I knew I can count with you, Keith. A lot of the consolation prophecies start with the words v'haya. והיה ביום ההוא ייתקע בשופר גדול. In that day, they will blow a big shofar. והיה, and Yerushalayim will be full with מים חיים, living water. A lot of the consolation prophecies start with the words והיה. So what's so special, even though we didn't notice almost that word, but what's so special in that word והיה, that God so loved it and used it in all the prophets use it, but obviously it's what God's saying them to say to Israel, to the son of Israel. What's so special in that word? So a quick Hebrew lesson. When you use vav, it calls vav ha'ipuch. It means when you use vav in the beginning of a word, can be switch the meaning of the word. So the word haya, it means in the past, were, okay, or was. But if we're saying vehaya, it's saying the opposite. It's speaking about the future. So God so loved this declaration, I guess, of Jacob, והיה השם לי לאלוהים. What Yaakov basically saying here? He's saying, now I'm going to Haran. I know I'm not going to have the option to really keep all the mitzvot, really keep a Jewish life, I guess. Like, I'm not going to have all the things to do it properly. But if you will keep me and will help me, Bezat Hashem, God, you will help me, I'm planning to do that after. I know right now I cannot do it, but I'm praying, I'm taking a vow that I will do it in the future. And God so loved it, so in the condition of the galut, of the exile, this is how God and all the prophets tried to say to Am, I know right now you're not in the condition, you're in the exile and everything, but I believe in you that you will gonna save my rules, gonna save my laws. And this is the key, how this young Yaakov, in the way to Haran, promised that, vowed that to Hashem, that he's gonna, even though right now he can't do it, he knows he's going to do everything he can to save on that. And this is why Chazal learned from that, this is the key to the redemption of Israel. When we making the decision that we're going to do the best we can, even though right now we can't from so many reasons, then Hashem is willing to do the same for us. Even though you're in a bad condition, I will take care of you. And I'll help you in the future, as long as you're willing to do that ma'amatz. Have a good evening. We're going to say...